Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for July 6th to the 20th. First of all, we're going to talk about the current tropical system, ELSA, and the track that it's to be taken. This is current satellite imagery. It's moving over the islands here, right? It has weakened during the day. It's a tropical storm, and this system could impact areas of the southeast as we go through the midweek period, and also have some impacts on the weather further to the north and northeast. Okay, we're going to look at the current position and the current forecast. This is as of 2 p.m., 70-mile-an-hour winds, and you can see that it generally remains a tropical storm all the way through its life unless something changes. This is the current cone. It's forecast to come up to here and then make a curve, and this is being steered by the ridge over the Western Atlantic and the trough that is the baroclinic zone that is impacting parts of the east right now with rain. Okay, this is the current track. Now we're going to look at the rainfall conditions. Okay, we might start with day 1 and 2. And you can see we have some rain impacting the area still away from Miami and then or southern Florida. Then we're going to look at day 3 rainfall amounts. And now we start having the heavy rain that starts moving into Florida. We can see we have rains approaching maybe 2-3 inches, and then we'll go to day 4 and 5, and then the rainfall starts spreading further to the north. Let's see, what else can we look at? We're going to look at the current wave heights. We have wave heights here in the purple and the blue. Purple and blue, this is maybe 5 to 6 feet. And we're going to look at we'll take this out, and we're going to look at we'll look at the current watches and warnings. We have look like hurricane warnings parts are here and tropical storm warnings here, or wind. Let me see what it is. Tropical storm warnings here for parts of Cuba, and then we have the purple tropical storm winds here. And you can see this is a path, like I said, going on here. We're going to look at the other various models. Now, this is the spaghetti models. Most of the models have it curving up along the southeast coast. And we'll look at the other ones. This will be the late cycle. See, again, moving up the southeast coast. We'll look at the GFS ensembles. Again, all going up along the southeast, affecting parts of the east coast. And we'll look at the experimental forecast. Again, see the models in good agreement. And then we'll look at the EPS. Again, going more, maybe somewhat inland through the Ohio, Tennessee valleys. But this is the forecast track it is supposed to be taking. I hope I don't run out of time here. I only have 15 minutes. Okay. Now we're going to get to the forecast. This is for July 6th to the 10th. As we go through the period, you can see we have a ridge here over the west. And you can see some of the models, like the European ensembles, has a 594 DM ridge, and we have a trough over the east. And the trough is also shown in various intensities. weak or somewhat, there, and then it's weak. So, and then like we're gonna have, like you see here, we have the westerlies across the northern states and southern Canada, and then Elsie might affect this region, parts of the east later on, and we'll look at that at the surface. Okay, this is the 6th to the 10th, and we're gonna go. Whoops, we'll back up a little bit. Saturday, Sunday, then you see there's Elsie right there coming, watched down by Cuba. This is the GFS. And then it tracks up along the southeast coast and into the east. Okay, now we're going to look at the European deterministics. Now, also comes up near Cuba, and I think it loses it, and then moves inland. And then we'll look at the ensembles. Still a tropical storm, and then maybe further to the east in the other models. And then Elsie has the potential to bring heavy rain, flooding, and high winds to areas of the southeast and the southern mid-Atlantic region. That'll be early in the period, and there remains some spread in the strength and the track of the storm system. Getting to other weather, go here, okay. We have an upper low that will be moving across excuse me, southern Texas and into northern Mexico through next week. This will support heavy rains over the region. Further, okay, this will support heavy rain across this area, and we're going to take a look at the heavy rainfall that'll be affecting parts of the southeast or the southwest. You can see here down in the corner, the right-hand corner of the map. This is European. It's showing 24-hour amounts. This is the GFS. Let's try to bring up here. You see we have pockets of heavy rain here, maybe about 2-3 inches. And we have that. Now we're going to look at the rainfall amounts that will be affecting parts of the southeast. Now you can see we have some blues that would be about maybe approaching purple color, maybe 5 to 6 inches of rain. And then we go further, we have the reds, a couple inches here moving up southeast. And then we look at the ensembles, European ensembles have lesser rain amounts. And then we look at the GFS. Has pockets of heavy rain in the darker red or pink or whatever you want to call it, approaching 5 inches or more across this area. Okay, further to the northwest, there'll be monsoonal showers and thunderstorms that'll be likely through Wednesday over the central and southern Rockies. And then we'll have a front push through the Midwest and bring periods of heavy rain to the northeast, into parts of the east. See right here. And tropical moisture from Elsa could also increase rainfall totals for the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, depending on the track. Now, another thing, heat will continue through next week as into the Great Basin and Southeast as the ridge strengthens, and the Northwest and Northern Great Basin will experience anomalies of 10 to 15 degrees above normal most days, with locally higher anomalies possible. We'll go look now at the period for July 11th to the 15th. go to the 11th to the 15th. And a strong ridge forecast here over the southwest with above normal heights in the west and a trough across the Great Lakes in the northeast. You can see it right here. Miles of good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for this region here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 12 degrees, of up to 12 degrees above normal, and below normal temperatures forecast for this region here, and with the anomalies will be near 4 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the western states. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 55%, and we have above normal precipitation for this region here, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for July 16th to 20th, and there appears to be somewhat of a westward movement of the trough, more centered to the center of the nation, while other models like the GFS, I think it was the GFS when I was looking at this, GFS and its ensembles has a trough more to the east, but it's weakened. And if we look at, excuse me, having trouble with the mouse again, because I have multiple screens. What happened to the mouse? Okay, there it is. And we look at the other models here, like the NAEFS has it more to the center of the nation. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for the west, and I'm calling for anomalies of at least 12 degrees above normal. Also above normal here, but not as high, maybe about 2 to 4 degrees above normal. And then we have below normal temperatures for the Mississippi Valley and into parts of the Midwest, with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this region here and for a portion of the southeast. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And we have above normal precipitation for the Midwest into northern mid-Atlantic region. Probability of occurrence is 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for July 6th to 20th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.